Hello everyone and welcome to episode 18 of the WMMA 5 series here on the channel. It's a dawn of MMA as we are in 1998 now, and we just ran our first show, of course, on a previous episode, but one in Osaka 3. We'll be having a lightweight title fight where both guys are leaving us, and another champion has left us as well. As, yeah, surprise, surprise, Pancrase has signed Renzo Gracie. So, basically, we're going to have Royce fight Murilo Bustamante for the middleweight title now, which is kind of weird since Bustamante obviously just lost to Renzo, but Bustamante is still like the best middleweight that's not Royce. So that's the plan. I believe that's actually going to be a while, though, before we do that. And then also, a fight that was supposed to happen on this show, Naoya Ogawa and Valentine Overeem is out thanks to Ogawa breaking his leg, which is big rough there. That has been replaced. We do at least have 8 fights tonight, but as far as for the card, the replacement fight is Ryuta Sakura taking on Jan Lemolder. That's going to be a middleweight fight, and the the prelim is the main event of the prelim. Of course, Masakatsu Funaki, Dan Anderson's on the main card, so it's Ice Cold Igor and Simi Schilt, Kyushi Tamura and Ukusha Manoa, and then Ramiro Sato and Carl Uno is our main event for the lightweight title. And of course, both guys are leaving us, like we said earlier. It's California Carnage, that's what it is, because Royce is obviously a California native, which is so weird to say that, because born in Brazil, resides in California. I think that makes more sense to say. But yeah, Bustamante has a chance for revenge, at least, against the Gracie. But yeah, that's, of course, crowning the new middleweight champion. We'll be seeing, I think it's then one in Ohio is now the cruiserweight fight. Yeah, between Hickson and Vitor Belfort, which Vitor's leaving us as well. So we might even have to vacate that belt, too, if Hickson doesn't win. I believe the Tuesday in Texas will be the first defense for the new heavyweight champion and Don Fry. It's going to be him and Mark Kerr. Then, as far as I believe, that's going to be the title fight. Because, sure, Josh Barnett's 4-0, but his 2 wins are not the same caliber as Mark Kerr's 2 wins, who he beat, obviously, Ice Cold Igor. And he also beat Pete Williams as well. I guess we could have one more fight for him, because I think Don Fry still got a ways to go. Yeah, he still has to recover in about a month. So we could move up Mark Kerr's fight to April, but I don't know. I feel like we already have a lot of heavyweight fights. Actually, we don't have a single heavyweight fight. That might be a good idea. Yeah, let's do that while we're already thinking about it. We'll put it on the main card just in case I don't want it as the co-main or main. Obviously, it's not going to be the main, but Frank Shamrock and Guy Metzger's a crazy fight there, because Guy Metzger's the betting line favorite in that one. But as far as for right now, I guess we just have Barnett and Mark Kerr fight each other. I mean, that would make the most sense, yeah. There we go. Well, we worked that out. So now, as far as for Tuesday in Texas, because we do have May off, so that at least could give them a buffer for them to recover, the winner at least. But we could also push it back to Ohio as well. We could, just in case, we'll now move this as the title fight. And if Mark Kerr wins, we'll be able to win the belt potentially in Ohio. So that could work out actually really well. I like that. All right. We'll rearrange that for the better. But yeah, I mean, if we can get to high-level regional soon, that would be just fantastic. Because now, not only is Pride signing guys, but obviously Pancrase is now signing guys to exclusive deals, and we're losing talent left and right, and it'd be nice to be able to combat that. But at least for now, I'm not too worried about it. It's weird that we keep on having to crown new champs, but we have a talented roster still, and this is going to be a hell of a lightweight title fight there between Reno Sato and Carl Uno. As far as for the betting line, Ramiro Sato is the favorite. Both are undefeated in ONE FC. Of course, Ramiro Sato 10-1 though. His one loss to Yuji Ito at Shudo, which was Shudo 35, and that was, of course, a 15-minute one-round fight. His last 1-1 was for the belt, or was defending his belt. I think it's Mikey Burnett. He won with the Americana. He's won with an armbar to become the lightweight champion. He's only had 2 poor fights, and they were both Shudo fights where it's only one 15-minute round, which is no surprise. That can happen a lot when you only have 15 minutes and the guy's just shooting takedowns left and right. And for Carl Uno, he, of course, beat Mikey Burnett in his debut fight back in June. He won with a rear naked choke in the second round. We'll see how he does in that affair. But yeah, both guys not even 25. Sato being the favorite at minus 230. I don't hate that. I think that's the right call. I think that's exactly where the betting line should be. And should be a good fight, though. And Kyoshi Tamura in Manoa Man. As far as he is 3-1, 1-1 in 1 FC. Kyoshi Tamura, though, 8-1, 2-1. He is the favorite on this fight. He is also leaving us. As far as he beat Jan Labolder in his last outing. That was back in September. He beat Eric Paulson, and his one loss was to the former middleweight champion, at least the first ever middleweight champion we had in Henzo. But for, as far as Manoa Man, he lost to Vanderlei. He got beat up pretty bad back in July of 97. Before that, his first win in his debut fight in the save was Wataru Sakata. It's not really the biggest kind of endorsement, but I think, he's the IVC light heavyweight champion, so that's kind of crazy. But yeah, obviously here he fights at 190. I think that kind of fits him more anyways, but should be a good fight, though, between those guys. And a fight that I cannot wait to see, just for the sheer freak show aspect of this fight. Ice Cold Igor, 5'8" Ice Cold Igor, taking on 6'11" Hightower Semi Schilt. That's gotta be the most insane reach advantage we're gonna see. Ice Cold Igor has only lost one time. It was to Mark Kerr. Mark Kerr's a fucking demon, of course, so you can't really hold that against him. He's beaten TK, Patrick Smith, and Tom Erickson. A couple of big wins. Hasn't had a bad fight with us. He's had one decent fight in Icon, but other than that, he's been good to great fights. And that's no surprise. Ice Cold Igor's the man. Simi Schilt, though, 6'11". Only lost to Dom Ryan. Of course, that was at the first round, I guess you could say, of the October Onslaught tournament, which, before that, he beat Paul Varlins under a minute. He's beaten Sataki in just at 2 minutes. Hasn't had a bad fight. He will not have a bad fight, I don't think. Just his style alone, and being matched up with another kickboxer, too. It's going to be a very fun fight. You can't really... you have to at least throw some money down on Simi Schilt. Him being an underdog and having such a crazy reach advantage is going to be impressive to see. Masakatsu Funaki, though, taking on Dan Henderson. Hendo making his 1FC debut, finally. I feel like we signed him a while ago. And, we signed him in 97, and he's finally just now making his debut. He's, of course, been fighting in rings pretty much this whole time. Both 2 wins in rings, and now we can have him fight in 1FC for the first time. California native, not being a part of the California show is a bit of a swing and a miss, but that's alright, because he's fighting Masakatsu Funaki, a native of Japan, of course, is a guy who we've had on a lot of one of Osaka cards. Actually, all of them he's been on. He lost to Hickson in the first one, and then he beat Boss Root in his previous one. As far as then, he's also beat Minoru Suzuki at the very first show. He's had one finish for us in 1FC, and that was at the last fight. Other than that, it's been wins via decision. Don't think Dan Anderson's going to look to make it that far. This is, even though obviously an Olympian-level wrestler, tremendous stand-up power does obviously Dan Anderson have, and he can H-bomb somebody to death if need be, and he's got a chance to do that in his very first fight against Masakatsu Funaki. And for Ryuta Sakura making his debut, Mr. Deep, moving on from Deep. Actually, I don't even think Deep's a thing right now, so it's kind of weird that he's called Mr. Deep. We might have to think of another nickname for him, or at least right now you might just have him be Ryuta Sakura. Just drop the nickname entirely. Maybe he'll create one on his own, but he is, again, right now, the 5th middleweight in the world, or 5th middleweight for 10th in the world, and he's fighting a very, very tough Jan Mulder, who is an incredible Muay Thai and Dutch kickboxer. Just lost to Kyoshi Tamura, which was tough to see, because I think Tamura just kind of laid and prayed from what I remembered. Yeah, he just kept on shooting takedowns. Shot 37 of them bitches, and I was kind of hoping he'd get the win in that one, but Just wasn't meant to be. He's beaten Guy Mesker in the past. He's beaten Vernon White in the past. He's very, very tough. Very, very tough, especially that striking advantage that he has with his kickboxing. I think it's going to be a good fight for him, but he did get shot on a lot against a former wrestler, and obviously Kyoshi Nomura, and hopefully we don't see the same thing there against Sakura, but he is the favorite in this fight. Paul Lawrence and Earthquake Rafael Carreno. Two giant motherfuckers. As far as Paul Lawrence coming in at 295, Carreno is 265, which I think are going to let him fight even bigger. I think what we're going to have is that super heavyweight division, which it's getting to the point where we can really have a division right now, but I want to wait even longer. Because I think right now we have at least 4 guys that can be at 265 and up. Actually, probably more than that. Mark Kerr probably fights around 265. But I would say 265 to 300. Maybe even just 265 and up. And just, however big you want to be is how you can do it. But Paul Varland's massive motherfucker. Massive. 6'8", 295. He lost to Simi Shield in his last outing, but he's been beating up people left and right. He had the rear naked choke win over Brian Johnston in his last affair. Of course, he lost to Marco Ruas in his debut with us. But Rafael Carreno, he's been in Icon and IVC, been all over the world. He just beat old Dirty Bob Schreiber at IVC 5. Before, as far as he's gotten submission wins, or a submission win, but he's had TKO finishes before that as well. Going to be interesting to see a guy that big and the Renzo Gracie Academy guy. See how he does as a super heavyweight. It's going to be an interesting one, that is for sure. And Alexander Tsuka, the Diet Butcher, taking on Alan Goes. Both guys, similar records, 5-2, 5-3. And Tsuka's the heavy underdog in this one, though. Alan Goes set minus 750, which is pretty insane. He did just lose to Jeremy Horn in his last outing, but he beat Vernon White before that. He's beaten Kazuyo Takahashi as well. He won with an armbar. He's won with a Kimura armbar. I'm sure he'll get a rear naked choke win eventually, but that's his only losses, at least by finish, have been via rear naked chokes by Hickson and Mario Sperrer. Should be an interesting fight, though, as a cruiserweight fight here. And for the Diet Butcher, he's been in rings for basically, since 96. He hasn't fought anybody of hugely note. Probably his toughest fight was Todd Hayes, and he lost that fight. It makes sense he's probably he's not the favorite, but he probably shouldn't be that much of an underdog. I think it's a little closer than what they have it as, but also to the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu training that Alan Goes has compared to the wrestling of Alexander Tsuka is very different. Gary Goodrich, though, and Kazunari Murakami, as for Murakami, he's in way over his head here against Gary Goodrich. Oh, Big Daddy Gary Goodrich is looking to fuck him up. This is going to be real bad, because Gary Goodrich, he had a great showing against Kevin Randall in that first round, but then once he got taken down in the second to start off, and he got ground and pounded into smithereen, that was almost into dust, damn near. He just got absolutely manhandled. That's not going to happen against Murakami, though. Murakami, he lost in his debut fight with us against Dick Verge at the first one at Osaka show back in 96. I don't think he's going to get a win here with us. I really don't. I just signed him because I love the motherfucker in the pro wrestling world, but this in MMA, he's in way over his head. Against a guy like Garrett Goodrich, too. I don't think I was going out of the first round. We'll see, though. I could be completely wrong, but I just don't think Garrett Goodrich is going to take his time with him. One punch, and that's probably going to be it, if I'm going to be honest. Oh, I thought Carl Luna was leaving, but I guess Ramiro Sato... Oh, no, he is. I don't know why they didn't say both guys are leaving. But for Ramiro Sato, he is the favorite on the Blurcat staff picks. As far as Ramiro Sato, main eventing a one show for the third time. Again, it would be a second offense, which would be a new record for the belt. Sato, submitted 4 his last 5. He's also 1-0. Carl Luna, at least, is 1-0 against Waijitsu Yusuke Tokyo, the fight camp there. So he at least has something positive going into this fight, but I just don't think it's going to happen for him, unfortunately. Kyoshi Nomura, though, will have a significant weight advantage against Manoa Man. And Tamura, I mean, he's probably going to win this fight. He's got the, he's bigger. He's probably the better wrestler and probably better grappler. I would be shocked if Manoa Man wins this one. And Tamura is the favorite for a reason. Yeah, 18-inch reach advantage for Simi Schilt. Taking on Ice Cold Igor. My lord. Igor Vovchechian. Very, very, very impressive performer. And a hell of a fighter. But giving up an 18-inch reach advantage is insane. And if Simi Schilt has any type of brain, he will be able to use that to his advantage. I mean, he could really point fight his way in this one. If you're Ice Cold Igor, you fight how you normally fight. You're used to giving up a reach advantage. It's getting close. Make it dirty. Try to clinch up with him if you can, and try and take him down if you can. And keep that kickboxer out of range from absolutely ending your shit with a head kick. Masakatsu Funaki, though, against Hendo Dan Henderson. As Dan Henderson, probably should be how that goes. But for Hendo, he is the betting line favorite. He's making his one debut, of course. Masakatsu Funaki does have one backer, though, so that's kind of crazy. But I would say he's going to win that fight. And Dan Henderson pretty handily. I don't think that one's going out of the first round. As for Lamolder and Ryuto Sakura, both have won 3 of the last 5 fights. Sakura's finished 3 of his last 5, while Lamolder's knocked out 3 of his last 5. This should be a fun prelim main, though, because I think, excitingly, these two match up pretty well. We got a grappler versus a striker who gets finishes, too, and they got 40 minutes to work with. Should be a good one. And these two big fuckers battling it out on the prelim, as, they have both finished 3 of the last 5 opponents as well. Farns has one backer, but most of them are going to the Rafael Carreno side. Should be an interesting one. As that one goes, the big favorite on this one against the Dia Butcher, Alexander Otsuka, and I don't know. I don't think Otsuka's got it. He has submitted 3 of his last 5 opponents, but I just don't think he's going to be able to submit somebody of his caliber in Alan Goes, and how great of a Zenjutsu grappler he is. For Gary Goodrich, though, of course, TriStar Gym guy out of Ontario. Murakami's the only one against other members of that team. Goodrich is going to get this win now. I mean, he's got the weight advantage, the reach advantage, the striking advantage is in his favor. Yuji Shimada is our referee, though. The fucking Pride referee now, refereeing in Japan, so that's cool. I don't think he reffed any of the previous Osaka shows. Big right hand lands from Goodrich. That does not even rock him. Big right lands hard there. There we go. There's the right hand, and oh my god, he knocked him out cold with another vicious right hand. Yeah, didn't even make it past the first minute. Gary Goodrich, he's not getting paid by the hour. He is getting that win. And yeah, big job there. Big punching power, of course. And he's a demon in there. As our next bout for Alexander Otsuka, he's looking to do a whole lot better than what we just saw from Murakami. Oh, nice right hand, though, from Alan Goes. After the left jab doesn't hit, he cut him, too. Yeah, Otsuka does not want to grapple with him. So if he's not wanting to grapple with him, he's so fucked. Oh, there we go. Now, as I say that, oh, the left jab missed the vicious right. Nice straight right hand from Goes. Oh, Otsuka, though, is the one who goes for the takedown first. He blocks it, and now he's got control. He's got him against the ropes. Elbow here. They're going to check on that cut. Oh, my God. Already over. Well, that's pretty crazy. I mean, Alan Goes is going to win that fight anyways. But to get out of there as quickly as he did, pretty wild. Yeah, I mean, it was a tough ending to see the cut end it. That cut must have been really, really bad. Jesus, as Hirotoshi Okamoto is our referee for our next one, as the two 6'8 giants battling it out here. As, here we go, right across from Carreno. Off the counter. Vollerns now with a counter with the right hand. 2 counter left hands from Carreno. 2 counter jabs from Carreno. 1-2. Carreno avoids both of them. Oh, nice quick left straight right here from Carreno. The striking. Rafael Carreno's been pretty impressive. Both guys missing there. Jab right hand taking on the gloves. 1-2 from Varlands. They meet in the center. Miss the right hook. Here comes a counter, which narrowly fails to connect. Counter left hand from Carreno. 1-2. Carreno's equal to it, and they are still landing some good shots here. It's Varlands now with a counter of slipping past the right hook, attempting attacks with a left jab and a good right hand. Nice right hook. Carreno off target left jab connects with the right hand. Man, oh man, misses the big right hand. Here comes another counter. Jab and a right hook. Two left hands in the exchange. 1, 2. They fall into a clinch. It's a trip from Coreno. Oh my, looking to take him down. Oh no, and also gets blocked. God damn. Yeah, this is a very, very close fight. These guys are both evenly matched. 1, 2 from Varlins. Oh, nice little counter here, potentially. Oh no. Both guys just hitting their jabs, missing on the follow-up shot. Both guys are slowing down. That's not a surprise. And this could be an ugly one if we get into the second half of this fight, and they're both going to be completely tired. But they're landing, though, and as far as Varlin's trying to get in close, Coreno, again, taking the initiative, but yeah, they're just swinging and missing for the most part there to end out that first. Coreno, again, goes for a takedown, can't get it. Varlin's, that also gets blocked. I mean, this is just a stalemate of epic proportions at this rate. Right cross lands hard there from Varlin's. And now we're going to see both guys still trying to land something. Varlin's with another right hook. There's a right cross from Coreno. Yeah, both guys are getting tired. They fall into a sloppy clinch. There we go. We got a takedown. Side control from Coreno. And let's see what we can do. Big shots here. Gives up his back now after having such heavy shots and landing. If he gets both hooks in, this could be it. But he's going to keep on ground and pounding. Rear naked choke. Doesn't get it. Obviously doesn't have the hooks in, but with him still, oh, now he probably, oh my god, he's gassed. He's getting big time shots landed, and one after another. Coreno, surprisingly, has not finished him with some of these shots he's landed, but he definitely is up in this fight now, and there's a nice right hand that lands, and Paul Lawrence might get him up against the ropes. He does so, and a couple of punches aside the head. Short left uppercut now, some dirty boxing. They pull out, and now Coreno looking for the takedown. Can't get him down, pushed on his hands and knees. Gives up. Oh, so wow, he's able to spring back up. I thought he was going to knee him there potentially, but no. Varlins again clinches. Coreno's got the... Oh, well, Coreno, yeah, trying to take him down. Well, Varlins stops it. Coreno gets it that time now. Now we're back to where we were in the previous round. Varlins trying to hang on, just making sure, try to grab a double underhook, make sure he does not get caught with any major strikes. Which so far, yeah, he's doing a pretty good job. Oh, now he's got side control. Now he's going to be in probably some danger here. Yeah, big right hands landing. Trying to go to mount. He mounts him now. Oh, boy. Big shots landing. Gives up his back now. Both hooks in. If he gets the rear naked choke, it's over. Oh, he ran out of time, though. Yeah, but Coreno, he's winning this fight. It's going to go the distance, but it's actually went a lot better than I thought it was here in the second half of this fight. I thought they would be so tired they wouldn't be able to do anything, but Coreno's been able to at least get these takedowns, which he gets another takedown here. And again, if he can get side control, which he does, he's going to be able to land some many shots here from side control, and maybe even get mount if he can do it. But yeah, Coreno, oh no, they're going to stand him up. Hirotoshi Okamoto stands him up. And Varlin's trying to get him against the ropes, and again, Coreno's just wrestling has been better. Sweeps him, nope. Varlins takes control. Oh, now he's got him up against the ropes. Let's see what Varlins can do with it. Oh, no, just going to dirty box him against the ropes. Not a great strategy there, but he had nothing really left. He was tired. He wasn't able to land any dominant strikes anymore. Yeah, Coreno wins that fight. 6-0. The undefeated Rafael Coreno gets the win. Yeah, Henzo Gracie Academy guy. Thanks all the fans who turned out to support him. It was a great win. Great win there. Yeah, on the motor. And Ryuta Sakura, our next fighter, Hirotoshi Okamoto, referee again. And yes, Sakura, unsurprisingly, getting a loud ovation. That's the Osaka native in his hometown, looking for a big, big win against somebody like Yamamoto. But the nice left jab, caught him with a low kick, too. Big right hand lands from Lamolder. Probably broke his fucking nose. And there's a right cross here. Now there's a head kick after a jab. Jesus Christ. Sakura hanging in there. Unreal, though. Lamolder is just fucking him up. And there's a right cross of the left hand. Down he goes. Jesus Christ. In the fight, referee. Jesus Murphy on Lamolder. I don't think he got touched. Yeah, I mean, he just destroyed him on that one. That was insane. Absolutely insane. And now, I mean, yeah, that was just wild. Absolutely wild. He wants Royce Gracie. He wants a middleweight title fight. I can definitely believe that. I mean, he just beat the fucking shit out of him. And now our main card opener, Masakatsu Funaki against Dan Henderson. And here we go. They start off all Henderson already with a takedown. Well, Masakatsu Funaki's completely fucked. He can go for a leg lock here off his back, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Dan Anderson's got all the time in the world here to do something out of this, but he's trying to move the guard. Not happening, though. We got a bit of a stalemate here. Oh, there we go. Some right hands not doing much damage. Yeah, they're going to stand him up now. Quick punch doesn't hit it, though. Punch for Funaki was equal to it. Beautiful straight right here from Dan Anderson. Now they're coming together with an over-under. Knee strike to the body. Trying to get him against the ropes. Oh, no. Funaki. Now he's the one. Oh, no. It's defended again. Oh, he's got him against the ropes. Funaki, though, gets out of that, and they're back. Just striking, and there's a right hook from Anderson. Big right hand. Dan's getting tired, though, and Funaki's going to be able to try and suck him into his guard. Oh, well, he just gets slammed for his trebles. It's a scramble, though, off the slam. He ends up losing out in the scramble. That's insane. But, yeah, obviously, Dan Anderson, I mean, the striking is such a difference maker in this one. He has not rocked him, but he's landing these big-time shots. There's a right cross that lands hard. There's a big right hand. Beautiful straight right. I mean, Masagatsu Funaki's got a fucking chin on him. And he's going to suck him into the guard again. Oh, no. He gets slammed. But it's another scramble. Oh, Funaki, though, loses out on it. Blocks the sweep. Yeah, just making sure. It's weird, yeah. I mean, the wrestling. Masagatsu Funaki's catch wrestling has been a lot better than I anticipated. I didn't think he'd be able to hang in there even on the ground. But he's been doing a pretty good job, and he's just getting fucked up, though. There's a vicious right cross. Down he goes. He's out. Knocked him out cold in the second round, and Dan Anderson, obviously, as a cruiserweight fighter, he's going to be a future title contender for sure. I mean, it's Dan Anderson. The striking, the grappling, he's got the tools to get it done. As Hirotoshi Okamoto is in for this absolute freak show of a fight. Give it up 40 pounds. The 18-inch reach disadvantage. Ice Cold Igor, though, he knows he's got to get in close. And there we go. He clinches with him, trying to pull him into a guard. He's got him into his guard. Oh my god, a triangle choke. That would have been insane if he just triangle choked him. If you're Semi Shield, surprised he didn't go for a power bomb. Out of that, oh, goes for it again. And then, that gets blocked. Triangle choke. Hey, I'm kind of surprised Semi Shillette has the grappling defense to stop these triangle chokes, to be honest. And now they're coming together, though. Once they send him back up, this is obviously Semi Shield's domain here. Oh, nice right hook, though, from Igor. Oh, he rocked him. Oh, man. Big right hand dazed him. He's still up against the ropes, though. He is able to hang in there. Unreal. Yeah, there's Schilt's counter. That's exactly what he needs to do. Well, missed the right hook, or missed the right hand, rather, does Ice Cold Igor. Nice little jab and a good right hook from Schilt. He's finally getting his range, which you figured it'd be only a matter of time, but, I mean, he should have been doing this from the beginning. The counter-striking. There's a left jab and a left hook to the body. Nice little left hook here off the counter. Again, left hook from Schilt. Oh, the big right hand. He's probably hurt here. Big straight right slumps against the ropes. He's trying to get something going again, but no, he's hanging in there. Igor's got the power to change this fight, but so far, Semi Shillette has been able to, or Semi Shield has been able to hang in there. 1-2, though, from Shield. Small gash underneath the eye of Schilt. Went for the head kick, though, and that's the fight difference maker for sure if he can land that. But Ice Cold Igor, he's been landing the right hands. Here's a head kick, though. Counters the right cross here to Schilt. Ooh, large gash on the forehead here. Blood going down the eyes. Yeah, the reach advantage playing into a huge factor now. Left hook from Igor. Counters right hand with a nice left hand. Igor's getting tired, too. This is not what you need. Quick kick off the counter. Lands the 1-2. Actually, a couple of jabs. He probably landed a 3-strike combination there. The Schilt. Nice right hook from Igor. Schilt with a left cross. They're going to check on the cut. Not a fight ender, thank God. Because, I mean, this fight has been phenomenal so far. Left hand, right hand. Both guys fall into a clinch, which is exactly what Igor needs. But Igor's getting tired. But he's got him against the ropes. Nice little uppercut. Some dirty boxing. And yeah, a couple of punches to the side of the head and to the side of the body. Knee strike just above the hip here. Yeah, Igor doing a good job. Exactly what he needs to do if he wants to win this fight is keep it dirty. Dirty box him. Get in close. Take away the reach. But so far, it has not gone his way here in the second round. But he was doing good in the first round. He was rocking him. Getting some wins. Oh, well, Schilt looking for a takedown. Holy shit. Oh, armbar for the bottom. Oh, no. Again, good job from Igor to go for these arm bars. Sure, he's not getting him, but it just takes time. Oh, he got him. But he didn't have enough time to tap out. Damn. Left hook from Igor. Big time left hook. Alright, 1-2 from Schilt. Oh, there's now a noticeable... Reopens that gash above the hairline here of Igor. They fall into a clinch. Spent here are these two men. I mean, they've been beating the fuck out of each other for 20 minutes. No surprise. And now they got him against the ropes. Yep. Left to the side of the stomach. Quick elbow here. Short left elbow. Kind of crazy that he can even reach his face, to be honest. You got to think at 5'11 and 6'11. There's no way he's able to land a big-time shot to his face. He'd have to jump literally to hit him, I would say. Missed the right hook. It's kind of the right hook. He gives a right cross, leaves him for a counter. Schilt comes in with a jab and a right hook. Nice left hand and a leg kick from as far as I know. Schilt now dodges the right hand, counterattacks with a quick kick to the leg. Yeah, the leg kicks now might be playing a big factor for Schilt, which he caught him with a right roundhouse kick to the body. They fall back into a clinch, and yeah, Schilt gets caught with a couple of nice punches. Trip, nope, doesn't get it. Trying to push him against the ropes. Oh no, Schilt defends it well. Got him against the ropes though. If he can take him down here, this could be a different spec. They're going to separate him, which is very, very tough for Ice Cold Igor, because he might have been able to take him down off the ropes, or even keep him in there until the end of the round, but they had to be separated. Now there's a straight right. They fall back into a clinch, side of the stomachs. Here from Igor. Need a clinch, but Schilt blocks it. And now they pull out and clear out, and they circle back around. And there's a nice counter from Schilt. Nice left hand. They both fall into another clinch. Schilt now press against the ropes. Minute left. Trying to break free, which I believe he does. Yeah, going for the elbow. And now Schilt counters a left jab and a right hook. Kind of crazy. Schilt hasn't even rocked him or dropped him with all these counter strikes. But our final round, in Schilt with another right hand that comes in off the counter strike. A left jab and a right hook to be exact. Schilt counters with a jab and a leg kick. 1-2 from Schilt. Schilt's starting to find it again, like he was in that first round when we were starting to light him up from a distance. Left hook from Igor, though. They fall back into a clinch. Schilt trying to smother him, try to get some dirty boxing going. He's got him against the ropes again. Oh, now gets out of it, though. And now we're back to striking for Schilt. Left hook and a left cross here from Igor. Left jab finds the right cross blocked. Right cross from Schilt. They stand and trade, neither if I can land anything. A nice countering of the right hand with the right hook. Yeah, too close here. Tries to wiggle free. Igor, too good. Not yet getting driven back, though. He's hanging on. Knees to the side of the ribs. Elbow strikes here. Some dirty boxing again. Nice left to the side of the stomach. Couple of shots to the side of the head here. Stomps him. They separate him. See what we can see Schilt do. Lands the right hand. And he hangs on. Does Ice Cold Igor. I think he won the fight off of that first round, but we'll see. Yeah, they gave it to Igor. I mean, that fight was looking really, really good. They just got tired, unfortunately. But yeah, the first round, of course, Igor dropped him twice. Second round was very, very close. But I think Simi probably would have won that round if it went off of a round-by-round basis. I think the third round then it went back to Igor. But Igor did have the submission attempts in the second round, too. Then, yeah, I'd say the fourth round went to Igor as well. But a tough go of it there. But Red Devil Fight Club get a win with Ice Cold Igor beating the Giants, that is Hightower, Simi Schilt. And he gets the job done. Our co-main event, though, Kyoshi Nomura and Manoa Man. Yuku Hasa Manoa. As I always I just destroy his fucking name every time. Yuji Samada is our referee, though. Ringside judges for our next encounter. Both guys weighed in at 190, but Tamura obviously used to fighting a little heavier. And he's coming in, and we're going to take a swig for the working man. As I was dying of thirst. Tamura's got the takedown. Trying to pass it. Got side control. With ease. So far, yeah, it's paid off exactly how we thought he was. Tamura being the better wrestler. And he's got mount. Armbar. That's it. He's out of there. He gets the job done quickly and swiftly as Kyoshi Tamura, unfortunately leaving us for Pancrase, but when we get good enough to sign back people, he's definitely going to be a guy we're going to vote right back. In our main event, for the lightweight title, even though it's going to be completely vacated once these guys leave. Carl Uno and Ramino Sato. Here we go. They touch gloves, and Uno with a straight right hand lands hard. Sato's gonna clinch with him, try and take him down. Not happening. Judo throw here. Wow. Yeah, Sato gets judo throwed, and now Sato now trying to move the guard. Not happening. Carl Uno looking really good so far. But it's nothing's really coming, though, out of these strikes. It's a bit of a stalemate here on the ground. And they're going to stand him up, but Sato looking to go right back down. Carl Uno, though, doing a good job of stopping these takedowns. Doesn't stop that trip, though. And now he's got his back. Oh, boy. Both looks in. That's it. Yeah. The Moonwolf, though, Ramino Sato. So down. It's so talented. So dangerous. What a great grappler and a guy that gets it done there. Unfortunately, leaving us as well, though, and at 11-1 and the best lightweight in the world. A big swing and a miss, but 181 people only showing up for this show. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, high critical rating. Good little commercial rating. Yeah, but their broadcasting team. I was wondering if we keep remembering to add a broadcasting team. But yeah, increased the popularity in all the regions, so it worked out there. Performance bonuses for these gentlemen. And for the Molder. Yeah. I will give a performance bonus for everybody who won tonight. We're feeling generous. We're going to make money. Yeah. We still, I mean, it's only almost 20,000, but it made money nonetheless. And a lot of these guys are making money in a big way, too. So that's great to see. Still a little underpaid, most of them, but, that's the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. But yeah. 3 guys leaving us, but we're going to get at least, again, with every passing month, there's a chance for new guys to be brought in, too, so we have that as well, but yeah, no more Carl Uno, and, yeah, I mean, Ryota Sakura getting his nose broken was pretty tough. We are going to bring in Matt Hughes. This is kind of more out of desperation now, where it's like, well, we kind of need bodies. We weren't going to bring him in, but I think he's going to be a pretty effective guy to bring in. We'll, make sure we get rid of that so we can keep those contracts, emails, so we can re-up those guys. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out in the future. But, again, for our next card, Royce Gracie, Murlio Bustamante, main eventing Frank Shermack and Guy Metzger, which Metzger is the better line favorite. As of right now, he's minus 200. Kind of crazy. I mean, Frank Shermack was the goddamn man at one point and was the best 205er on the planet. And now he's a betting line underdog against Guy Metzger. Barnett and Mark Kerr, of course, is going to be a fantastic heavyweight fight. The winner's going to fight Don Fry. Well, it is Molly and Eric Paulson on the card. Dale Solomon still needs to fight somebody, though. We do need to figure out who we want. If it's going to be, really, because both wins already over Shoni Carter and Pat Miletich. I don't want to do the rematch with Pat. I just don't think it's necessary. But we might have to get it done. But I'm kind of waiting for the Matt Hughes win. Matt Hughes signing. Because if, I think at least, I'll have to look and see if he's scheduled to fight a local guy, but he should be ready to go relatively soon. And once we sign him, we're definitely going to bring him in and already, fight somebody like Dennis Hallman in his first outing. So that'll be nice if we can get that done. That'll be a quick turnaround for him, but hopefully we can get it done. And, we'll catch you guys next time for that one California Carnage 3 show. Take care, everyone.